Do you think you're cool? You're not cool until you get one of these. Stranger Things vest. Why am I talking about a Stranger Things vest? I don't even have an Amazon link to that anyway. Okay, so here's what the video is actually about. The video is actually about, I had this flashback of years ago. I believe it was actually the first season of The Voice. And CeeLo Green was one of the judges. And they hear this girl sing. CeeLo Green turns around, sees this attractive female, tall, blonde hair, sang well. And he's saying, you know, I think you sounded great. When you notice this girl though, in addition to noticing what an attractive girl she is, you also notice how many tattoos she has also. And it's strange because she was attractive enough to be a model, but yet she put tattoos all over her body, including one like right here. There's like, I think like a flower. That was one of the tattoos on her neck and like all in here, right? She had a big old tattoo right here, okay? She was very tattooed. When you see her, you think, what a pretty girl. And then you think, but why are the tattoos on her neck too? They just everywhere, like fingers and everything. She was that tattooed, okay? So, CeeLo Green, the judges at the time, one of the judges, he said, I love your voice, you look great, pretty girl, and I love those tattoos. Okay, so that happened years ago, yet it's stuck with me. Because I thought, that's when I realized that people who are big into tattoos, a lot of times it seems like they just compliment another person for having tattoos. When I heard CeeLo Green say that, he said, I like your tattoos. But the way I translated it is, I like the fact that you have tattoos because I'm into tattoos. See the one on my head? And I like the fact that you have tattoos. So it's like-minded people, just like the people, I guess the Jeep Wave or whatever it is. One of my life goals is to own a Jeep Wrangler. Like, it's just a secret obsession. I want a Jeep Wrangler, but I don't even drive that much because I'm, you know, I work from home. But it's like that. It's that whole cultural bit. You are naturally attracted and appreciate people who are like-minded to you. Now with that 2.5 intro to this video, 2.5 minutes, here's what I want to point out. You guys are being so supportive of me doing this. Of course, it was 4 days ago now that I did the Zero Guard buzz cut. So much support. I mean, I'd say something like 96% of you are like saying, I made the right decision in doing this. Almost everybody likes it. But I do wonder. I wonder if that's because you're like-minded. You're seeing someone who is giving you a different perspective on life, that hair is a confidence crutch for so many guys. Get rid of the crutch and what are you left with? You're left with the man. You're left with the man who has to determine who his identity is without hair. And that's a brave situation to put yourself in. And you look at me and think, I want to be as brave as Nick Shell. I would like to also be able to do that. If nothing else, to prove to myself that he's right. Hair does not need to be a crutch of confidence for men. If you're a girl, I get it. There's more pressure on your looks and everything being just right because you're being judged on that. But men are not judged on that. In fact, if a man is really into his looks, he's conceited, right? But if he's even more into his looks, he's less masculine. And further on and further on and further on, okay? And I keep talking about the value of a masculine man in 2018 and how attractive people find that, right? So what I wonder though, is when you guys are complimenting me, do you really truly feel that I am more handsome and attractive this way? Or is it that you're attracted to the fact that we're like-minded? That here's another guy who really appreciates, who can accept his balding or receding hairline, whatever it is. And I can respect that. So just like CeeLo said to the girl, I like your tattoos. And just like people who drive Jeeps have the certain wave that they do, whatever it is, because I don't have a Jeep so I don't know the right wave. Is that part of the attraction that you have towards thinking that this looks good? Before you answer that, keep in mind that I do have that other channel on YouTube, Family Friendly Daddy Blog, which a few of you have actually subscribed to. So you get to see the other version of me when I'm basically never talking about hair loss. But I did recently make a few videos acknowledging it because I couldn't just go from having hair to buzzing it off and just act like nothing had changed on a channel where I don't talk about hair. So I've been getting feedback from these other people that have nothing to do with watching, and a lot of them are females, right? They have nothing to do with watching my hair loss videos. But the response I'm getting from them is they actually like it better too. So and they've been saying too that they can see my physical features better of my face, that different features of my face pop out more than before. Keep in mind the other channel, the main theme of it is DNA test results and exploring your ethnicity. Like if you watch the channel, you'd find out my exact DNA and learn, you know, people, like one comment I just got on the other channel is 2 comments so far. People are saying I look more Serbian all of a sudden, which my mom is part Middle Eastern. On the Italian side is very mixed. They're Jewish, they're Middle Eastern, and so I suddenly look more Serbian to them. So it's interesting to see that, because at first I was like, you guys are just saying that I look better because you're like-minded like me. You're also dealing with this, so of course you naturally project that onto me and think, he looks good because that's how I want to look. I want to be as confident as him. But maybe it's not just that. Maybe I really do look better, you know, without the hair, especially now that's forming into number 1. So I just wanted us to have this conversation, and I want you to tell me in the comments whether you feel that it's truly that I do look better without the hair, or is it part of that you're more inclined to like another person who's already thinking like you, even though the other channel is already proving that theory not to be the case because they're liking me better without it anyway. What are your thoughts on that? Could you possibly be a little bit disillusioned? Could my most popular video ever, I mean, this thing's got, what's funny is the video where I actually shave it off, it's had, I think, 2,500 views as of the filming of the video. So basically 2/3 of my subscribership has already seen this video within a few days. No one's ever watched a video like that on this channel before. So help me know, are we clouded by the fact that we're like-minded and that's why this looks good? Or does it actually look good and I'm actually pulling it off, especially now that it's more of a number 1 all around? What do you think about separating the psychology from how this actually looks?